Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Rip Kodiak. Your favorite Giga Chad from Poland is here, like always. And today, this is going to be a rather unusual topic. I don't really talk about these things too much, so it's kind of going to be like a little exclusive one for you guys. Today, we're going to talk about not caring and why not caring makes you attractive and at the same time more likely to become successful. And there's a couple of different reasons as to why I think that is. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of my personal examples from my own life and from other people's lives. And I will give you like a little thorough view on this as to why it actually works. And I know I rarely get spiritual and like philosophical on my channel. I like to keep things real and practical for the most part. But at the same time, there's a lot of things on this planet that we're not really aware of, that go outside our imagination. Okay, so the easiest example I can give you guys is with girls. Because I'm a man, I always wanted to date chicks when I was younger. I'm still dating chicks. But when I was younger, I had like this obsession with women. I think it's normal. I think most guys, especially if they're like under 25, if they're like from 15 to 20, they have this little, what do they call it, hoe face, when they're chasing girls all the time. They're trying to message as many women as possible. They want to, boom, 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 too much. But most of the guys never really seem to get anything out of it. And I think there's a lot of reasons as to why that is. Because one, what you chase is actually what you repel. Because for you, all you guys who are listening to this, everything on this planet is about energy. Energy, frequency, and vibrations. Everything. Literally everything we can think of. Nikola Tesla said this a long, long time ago. So if you want to attract something into your life, you have to meet it at the right vibration. And I know this is going to sound real philosophical and weird, but hear me out on this. So, I've realized in my own life, as I've gotten older, and when I stopped caring about women, that's actually when women start to hit on me like crazy. They started being, they started to like me a lot more. They started being a lot more attracted to me. And I was always pondering with this thought. I was like, why is that the case? We've been programmed since birth, basically, that us men, we have to chase women all the time. We have to seek that validation. We have to, get her approval, make her like you as quickly as possible. Otherwise, she's going to forget about you. Message her instantly. But as it turned out for me, on many occasions, it's actually the opposite. It's not going to do anything. It actually repels the girl away from you. And I think there's many reasons as to why not caring makes you more attractive to women. For one, because you're being more mysterious. She's going to question herself. She's going to be like, oh my God, I have all these guys that are messaging me. And this one motherfucker, he never messages me. He never replies to me straight away. He always takes his time. And his messages are always cut short. Why is that the case? And she's going to question you, like she's going to question herself, and she's going to start thinking about you, wondering about you, like what's the deal with this guy? Second, it shows to her that you have abundance, that you have an abundant mindset. And even though it may not be true at all, you might be a single guy, you might be a virgin, it doesn't matter, but that's how she's going to perceive you. She's going to think like this guy is a high value man because he doesn't care about me. And there's a lot of, and also the third reason as to why that is because people are attracted to the chase. People want to chase you. Like, people want things that they can't have. It's a natural part of human beings. What we have for free, the things that we get for free, we never really take them seriously. We take them for granted. But the things that we have to work for, we take them seriously, okay? Because they mean something to us. They're valuable in our minds. It's the same thing with money, I can go back to the times when my parents gave me money, and as soon as I got that money, I spent it on bullshit that I didn't really need. They lent me, $20, $30, $40, and as soon as I got that money, bam, I was on a shopping streak, buying everything I could, just waste all that money, because I was having a scarcity mindset. But when you start making your own money, you're a lot more diligent and careful with your own money. Okay? You don't really want to throw that money onto bullshit because you start valuing your money. And that's a real thing, okay? Very real. And when it comes to making money, I actually found in my own life that I made the most money, especially last year because I had a really high-paying job. I'm no longer working there, but I've realized I made the most money when I didn't expect the money at all. I didn't care about it too much. It was just like, whatever to me. I'm just going to work, and, we'll see what happens when what my payroll is going to be. And at the same time, if you flip the script, I had times in my life when I was chasing the money. I was so obsessed with the money. I was trying to, close every single client. I was trying to, sell him some bullshit that he didn't really need. I wasn't listening to my prospects, even though they weren't really, let's say I got them on a call and they told me that they weren't interested in, let's say, social media marketing. I would still push that idea onto them. I was trying to force them to buy from me. I was being nervous. I was being scared, really. And I was being obsessed with them just to get that deal, just to get that moolah. And guess what happened? I actually repelled them away from me. That was lame behavior, by the way. If you're doing that, don't do it. Like, if they don't want your products, don't sell them, and don't be this salesy, don't be this sales snake guy. Don't be that guy, because it's not going to help you. People can see if you have real intentions behind your actions. They can see if you're actually real. Most people. And it's the same thing with, like a different example I can give you guys is with my YouTube channel. I remember when I started this YouTube channel, which was like 4.5 months ago. It's actually been a little bit longer, but the first month I was not consistent. I just uploaded like 3-4 videos and that was it. And then I had like a 3-4 week break. At the beginning, I was so obsessed with the views, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subs, and everything. And I never really got any results. I was stuck. Like the first month of having my channel, I think I only got like 6-7 subscribers with those 3-4 videos. And I was like pissed. I was, being ashamed of myself. I was being negative. I was feeling jaded as to why this is not working. The YouTube algorithm is the evil guy. He doesn't want to help me. He's not going to promote my channel because I'm talking real here. I'm being authentic and yada, yada, yada. I was really yapping my mouth, coming up with all types of excuses as to why it wasn't working for me. But I was wrong, because eventually I got to a point with my YouTube channel where I was like, bro, I'm going to stop caring. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm going to upload the videos I want to upload. And I'm going to really let my personality come out on my videos so that my viewers can actually relate to me. I'm just going to enjoy the process and forget about the views. And guess what happens? A month later, my account hit 100 subscribers. And then 3 months later, we actually just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is at the time when I'm recording this video. Thank you guys. We just reached 1,000 subs. And this is actually very paradoxical, because you would think the opposite. You would think that chasing after the result, going after that validation, will give you that result. But it's the opposite in real life. And I've seen it so many times, not just in my own life, but in other people's lives too. Like we call it like the law of attraction, I know a lot of people don't really believe in the law of attraction, but I believe in it. I believe that if you actually think about something, and if you meet your goals and your ambitions and your plans with the right frequency and energy, you're gonna get there someday. If you put in the work and you have that, if you meet it at the right vibration, that's how it is. And I've seen it in other people's lives too. It's a real thing. And the law of detachment is also very real. But that's just how life works for some reason. When you stop caring, that's when the results come. That's when you actually start making progress in your life. And bro, it is so weird. Like, there's so many things on this planet that we're not aware of at all. We're not. Like, I mean, there's a lot of studies online that say that the scientists that are studying our brain and shit, they say that they've only discovered roughly 5% of our total brain capacity. We only know, we only understand 5% of our brain's total capacity. That's insane. We don't know what the rest is really for. And I think the law of attraction, the law of detachment, not caring, and all these things, your energy, vibration, your frequency, and all these things, I think that's the rest. Because we're spiritual human beings. We have our physical bodies, our physical body, our physical armor, our physical corpse, and then we have the spiritual version of ourselves, which is invisible. It's our spirit. I know this is going to be real philosophical, and it's weird at the same time, because we really don't understand it, man. Like, just who created us as human beings? Do we come from God? Nature? Aliens? Whatever. The monkeys? I mean, I actually have this one theory as to where we actually come from, but I'm not gonna tell it to you guys because this video might get blocked if I say it out loud or publicly. But guys, like, pay attention to this stuff. Pay attention to it, and stop looking for validation. Stop caring for things. Stop being so attached to things that don't mean anything. Because we see this all the time. We see this all the time with people who are, they place their whole value from other human beings, Especially guys do this all the time. If they're single, they feel like shit. They feel worthless. But as soon as they're with a girl, now all of a sudden they feel high and mighty. They feel like a man. They feel like they're masculine. But as soon as you remove that girl, or she cheats on them, oh boy, oh God, that guy's gonna turn into a simp, into a losing victim beta male, like that. And this happens so many times. That's why we have all these guys on the internet, on these, dating communities, and all these podcasts, I think, what you call them, black pill podcasts, they're crying out loud, they're like being victims of life, of girls that cheated on them 5-10 years ago, and they haven't really moved on. They haven't been able to pick themselves up. That's why. Because the reason why that happened to them is because they attached their value to the girl that they were with. The same thing happens with a lot of rich guys, A lot of men especially, they buy all the cool things, the cars, the boats, the houses, things, watches, and all that stuff. But as soon as you remove those material possessions, they start feeling like shit. Their frequency drops. Their vibration drops. Because, why is that? Because they were attached. They attached their whole value and their whole importance to the things they possessed. So do not let material things possess you. And I'm not saying that you should not go after material things. That's not what I'm saying. I have a goal to have a Lamborghini Aventador in the next 2 years. That's like my dream car. But I'm not possessed by it, I have it in my mind. I know that's what I want. But I'm not chasing after it. I'm not obsessing over it. Because I know it's not going to help me. I have to focus on the process, on the daily systems. And I have to be proud of who I am as a human being. For that to ever become a reality. And that's how it is with many things in our lives. We can't be so attached to things. We should just stop being attached, man. Stop being attached to girls, your money, your life, and everything. Because it's not going to be congruent. You're basically sending a message to the universe that you're not proud of who you are, that you're not deserving of it, that you don't live your life with gratitude, that you're not grateful for what you have, that you don't pay homage to God or the people who are living around you. And guess what's going to happen? You ain't going to receive anything in return. And this is a real thing, guys. I've seen this so many times in other people's lives. They're not grateful. They're not doing the things they're supposed to do. And they take their life for granted. And these people seem lost. They can't really progress with their lives. It's legitimate. So, stop caring about things that you cannot control. Stop caring about things that are not in your power, really. Other people, validation from other human beings, likes, comments, views, shares, you know, making sure that every single girl you're talking to likes you, or man that you're talking to likes you. This is outside your control. It's outside your influence. You know, being dependent on your money. I mean, your money can come and go. Money is a human-made thing. It's not really real, especially now with, with banks and how money works. It's not real. Everything is digital right now. Stop being attached to material things. Stop being attached to, these people. Stop being attached to opinions online, because they don't matter. They really don't matter. It's irrelevant. The only thing that matters on this planet is that you're proud of yourself. That you like yourself. That's the only thing that matters. Everything else is secondary. It doesn't matter. So stop attaching your value as a man or as a woman to other people. You are already worthy enough. You already deserve all the things that you want. That's it. So stop being so obsessed with things that are outside your control. And only care about yourself, on what you can do, or what's in your power. Like the work, your systems, your habits, if you show up, if you don't show up, all these things are in your control. But the rest, like results especially, they're not under your control. You can indirectly control them, but you can't control results directly in your life. Okay? Keep that in mind, man. This lesson right here has been a life changer for me. I've seen this so many times, like with girls, with money, now with my YouTube channel, with people, with mentors and everything. You just can't be so attached to things. You just have to let it go. And come with the expectation that, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, it's not that big of a deal. Because you should have abundance in your mind. There's so many great things that you can attract into your life if you understand this one concept. Stop being so attached. Stop being so needy, so insecure that you're not going to get it. Just focus on yourself, on the daily process. Because there's going to come a point in your life when you're so immersed in the work, when you're so down in the process, or with working on yourself, on your self-improvement and everything, that it's going to come at some point. It's going to be natural, because God will give it to you. The girl, the woman, the man, the money, the body, the life, the car, the lifestyle, the confidence. That's how it is. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to end the video right here. I know I was rambling a little bit too much here. This video was like all over the place. But I really hope that you guys understand this lesson, because this is a real life changer. Stop being attached to things. Stop letting other people control you. You have to be your own creator. You can manifest everything you want. So focus on you. Okay? Good luck to you guys.